What up? It's your girl ZBexx, and today we're cracking into one of the newest starter deck from Disney Lorcana's most recent release, Fabled. This is the Ruby Emerald deck, which focuses on singer and strength. Big thanks to Disney Lorcana and Ravensburger North America for sending me this starter deck. I'm going to go through all of the cards in the deck with you so you know all of the contents, and then give you 10 card upgrades that are perfect for this deck and still legal in Core Constructed. First off, we have Powerline, World's Greatest Rock Star. Very cool to automatically get a copy of this super rare, and his Singer 9 ability, letting you play stuff for free, is really good. Max Goof is another Goofy movie card that is really strong, letting you play a song card with cost 3 or less from your discard to your hand. So very good singer abilities. And then we have some other power lines, which you are able to shift the large power line onto a shift 4. Wow, that's really nice. And this one helps give you rush. We've got more cards where with eye to eye, hopefully you're ahead of strength and lore in your opponents, that both of you gaining that doesn't affect you. Kuzco, we get some great ward characters, and triple lore questing is very nice, especially with 4 willpower. Goofy, we do have a little bit of location synergy here. I'm sure we'll get one of those since this is a new player deck and we want to see all of the different card types. Then we've got Bobby. It's a Leaning Tower of Cheese. Some good hand looting, getting to draw and discard, see some other cards in your deck. We had to have some evasive along with abilities to banish items by exerting. And Donald Duck, he lets each player draw a card. So again, you're just hoping to be faster than your opponent because you're playing stronger characters. He also has shift 3, so let's see if they gave us a smaller Donald Duck. Signed contract, whenever the opponent plays a song, you may draw a card, which, like the other starter deck, they both have a central focus around singer. I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the current Core Constructed format, especially with classic songs like Eye to Eye, and Stand Out is even more playable in my opinion. Plus 3 strength and evasive. Evasive is so important, so I really love that they gave us these cards. And Mother Knows Best, uninkable, but you can return a character to their player's hand, whether it's your character that's super damaged, but more likely your opponent's character that's really annoying. Like maybe if you haven't drawn an evasive card and they have an evasive that's huge, something of the sort. It's a song too, so you can sing it. Roxanne, yeah, my girl. We've got She Loves the Singers, so it fits perfectly since Max and her hit it off in the end. She'll give you extra strength and extra lore. And LeFou kind of stops your opponent in some ways from questing. That could be really key depending on when it's played. Be King Undisputed, one of the few removal spells that we have going in to Core Constructed, so it's nice that you get a couple of copies here. It is just an uncommon, but really love that card. A Pirate's Life, each opponent loses 2 lore and you gain 2 lore, so that's super cool. A nice swing there. Megara, we love her from Hercules. She's a reprint and she gives additional strength as well. We're going to find a lot of the characters. You're going to get bigger so you can challenge and get through your opponent's characters and banish them. Aladdin with Ward, nice and early, so he can only be challenged, not targeted with actions or items. And Mickey Mouse, just another vanilla character, no abilities, but a 3/4, that's pretty strong. You'll want to be using him for challenging since he only quests for 1 lore. Or, you know, maybe questing for the win. Donald Duck, whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 strength, and all the songs are actions, so that's nice synergy. And especially since he's going to gain strength that way, that'll help you challenge your other characters on your turn. A little bit weak on theirs. Verana, a nice reprint. We get that standard 2 questing 5/5 for 5 who's inkable. There's a few cards in each ink color that have this on curve representation of 5/5 for 5, but gets 2 since it's a little bit higher cost of a card. Improvise. This is a fun action that not only gives you a strength, but draws you a card. I love actions that replace themselves, and it's inkable in case you need to just put it in the inkwell. Love also having more 1-drop characters. You need a few of those in every deck. Sergeant Tibbs, and a couple more 2-drops. Powerline with Singer 4, so we can even sing Be King Undisputed. Love it, love it. We get 3 of those. And Max Goof at 3 with Singer 5. You can't go to locations, but we haven't come across any of those yet. PJ Pete, when you play songs, he's gonna gain more strength. Fits right along with the theme of the deck. He's got a nice toughness, so he'll be able to challenge after you've played a song on your turn, and hopefully 5/5 is gonna take out some other characters that might have been standing in your way. Especially maybe you'll give him an evasive with a card like You Can Fly. We have quite a few of those, so even though all of your characters don't have evasive, the songs that you might sing or just play out of ink in your inkwell will help get around that. And the last 3 cards of the deck finally are location here. Agrabah Marketplace. Really great is it only costs 1 to move a character there if you wanted to add more location synergy to the deck, and you get 2 lore at the start of each turn. Now that we've seen all of the cards that come in the deck, let's get to my top 10 card upgrades for the Ruby Emerald starter deck. Looking at the deck, it has a little bit of evasive, but a lot of it is given by songs. So let's add another evasive character from Ruby, Ariel, Adventurous Collector. She not only has evasive, but she also has song synergy. She will be able to give even more of your characters evasive. Another thing I kept saying the deck wanted to do was get ahead of your opponent. So here's another reprint found in Fabled that'll do just that. Shere Khan, Menacing Predator. You're going to gain a lore anytime one of your characters challenges another character. So you're already getting rewarded for singing songs on your turn, gaining strength on your turn, and really initiating those challenges on your opponent's exerted characters. The deck could use a few more 1-drops. So let's take a great Emerald 1-drop, Cursed Merfolk. Even though it's not inkable, it can quest for 2 and will make your opponent discard if they go to challenge it to keep you off your tempo. If your opponent is discarding cards from the first couple of turns, let's make them discard some more with this song, Sudden Chill. Each opponent discards a card. Love it. Very easy to add to your collection. The only other uninkable card that I'm going to recommend in my top 10 is Anna, Diplomatic Queen. She's modal. She gives you so many options of what you could do. You could continue with the strength theme of the deck. You could continue making your opponent discard, especially if you've drawn a few of those. Just really punish them and let them have any cards in their hand. Or you can banish a damaged character. And with how little removal is out there right now, removal on character cards is going to become even more useful. Coming in at number 6 on my top 10 is Fidget, Sneaky Bat. He has evasive, can quest for 2, and is another character that gives one of your other characters evasive. So you might be able to use him, a smaller character, to get that 2 lore, and then give a larger character, maybe like Verana that came in the deck, that 5/5 evasive to take out one of your opponent's characters. I like that. You might begin to notice a theme here. Genie of the Lamp has evasive. He's also a 4-cost who can quest for 2 and a 2/3. And as a bonus, he also lends some bonuses to your other characters. In this case, it's strength. And we love that in this deck. We're challenging already. If you're liking this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Next up, we've got some big hitters. Rapunzel High Climber. Yes, more evasive. Your opponents aren't going to know what to do with themselves. And you're going to enter into a little bit of your control villain era. Maybe Mother knows best, it's in the deck, but Rapunzel is actually going to shut off one of your opponent's characters from being able to quest in the next turn, whenever she quests. And if you're loving my content, make sure to check out my new podcast with Hobbyist Novice, the Play Lorcana podcast. Coming in at number 9, Max Goof, Chart Topper. Okay, this is an even more beefed up version of the rare that we got in the deck, but it lets you play something from your discard for free, which is just freaking awesome. Plus, you could shift it from your other Max Goofs. He won't always cost you 6. And before we get to our final one, thank you for being part of my fabulous family. You're the most important part of my channel. Number 10, Maui, half shark. Yes, he's got evasive. Yes, he's huge. Yes, he has action synergy. All of those songs or other actions, he's gonna gain you a lore when you play them. He's just so good. Plus his other middle ability with the challenging returning an action card from your discard to your hand. Maui half shark is just so beefy. He's a deity. You are fabulous.